Hello everybody and welcome to AniBlox. We have some exciting things to talk about in this video, and the topic we will be focusing on today is the top 10 terrible anime adaptations of great manga. But of course, before we dive into this video, I've got a question for you. Have you subscribed to this channel yet? If you aren't, you're missing out on quite a lot here. So make sure to subscribe so that you will always get the latest information about anime from us. Anyways, like I said in the beginning, let's dive right into this video. Number 10. The Promised Neverland. The first season of The Promised Neverland showed just how awesome the series could have been. But after such a successful first season, everything in the production of the anime fell apart and the show became a sad shadow of its former self. All the incredible suspense and world building that occurred in the first season was thrown out the window in the last episode, which consisted of a slideshow apparently created to let fans know that the series' budget had run out. Number 9. Blade of the Immortal. The tone of Blade of the Immortal is like Rurouni Kenshin meets Berserk, but fans of the series would have liked the original anime to follow along the lines of the latter rather than the former. The newer series released in 2019 did a better job of capturing the overall atmosphere of the series, but fell short due to cramming the entire story into 24 episodes. Number 8. The Junji Ito Collection. While the Junji Ito Collection in anime form isn't terrible, it ultimately does a disservice to the dread and horror that is Junji Ito's manga. This may not be fully at the fault of the animators though. Ito's art style in itself is just perfectly devised for expressing terror in black and white on its pages, and his attention to detail is likely difficult to translate in the animated format. Number 7. Soul Eater. The anime adaptation of Soul Eater was actually well done for much of its run. However, by the end of the series, the show went completely off the rails, diverging from the source material to the point that it was unrecognizable from the original. However, it wasn't enough that Soul Eater's ending diverged from the source material. The anime-only ending itself was also poorly executed and rushed. Number 6. Tokyo Ghouls. Tokyo Ghoul is a widely beloved series and commonly viewed as one of the best seinen horror manga series. However, while the first season of Tokyo Ghoul was passable, after the second season, Tokyo Ghoul's anime adaptation strayed so far from the source material that it became largely unwatchable for fans of the manga. To top it off, poor pacing and questionable animation plagued the series' third and fourth seasons even more so than the second. Number 5. Akame ga Kill. While Akame ga Kill's anime is entertaining in its own right, it lacks much of what makes the manga so popular and thus failed to achieve the same level of success as its source material. One of the most disappointing aspects of the anime for manga readers was its deviation from the manga's story, especially in its ending. Additionally, while the anime series' plethora of deaths was not out of character for the source material, their execution in the anime gave the emotional deaths of the manga a cheap and inconsequential feel. Number 4. Rosario to Vampire. Rosario to Vampire is an enjoyable manga containing characters full of personality and a genuinely interesting plot build-up. While there's genuine fan service in the manga, it doesn't come off as over the top or forced down readers' throats. Notably, the animation in Rosario to Vampire was not poorly done, but it came off as entirely wasted in relation to the source material. Whereas the manga made a name for itself as a great blend between shonen-style action and romantic comedy, the anime essentially ignored the manga's great battle sequences in exchange for more romance and fan service. Number 3. Berserk. Berserk's dark imagery and deep characters have made it into one of the most popular manga series of all time. That fan backing has resulted in 2 separate anime adaptations. While the first of these was fairly well received, it only lasted through one arc of the series before being cancelled. Number 2. X-Arm. X-Arm's anime played out like a bad PlayStation 2 CGI cutscene. As a result, what could have been an awesome series with great action became a nearly unwatchable show plagued by cringe-worthy animation. While it was an interesting experiment to make some characters appear less human, It ultimately proved to be an all-too-human mistake made by the show's production team. Number 1. Record of Ragnarok. Record of Ragnarok is a manga series celebrated for its incredible portrait sequel art and intense depictions of action. Sadly, its anime recreation took the concept of portraits too far. Instead of getting to see Ragnarok's awesome action animated in real time, fans of the series were subjected to Ken Burns-style still images depicting the scenes. This made the anime essentially pointless, as fans can just get the same but better in the original manga scenes. Alright guys, so unfortunately this video has to come to an end. That is it on the top 10 terrible anime adaptations of great manga. Since you guys have reached here, I just want to remind you to subscribe so you will not miss any of our upcoming anime videos. Also, like this video as it helps us beat the YouTube algorithm and lets this topic be delivered to more people. And lastly, share this video so we can inform others. With that, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video.